Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token channel, Superman Crypto and Pulsechain YouTube. Over 10,500 subscribers. A big thank you to everybody. And we've got a pretty nice update today. It might be a lazy Sunday down here in New Zealand. It's certainly very sunny here in summer. And yeah, 7th of January. Woohoo! Bring it on. And of course, I know it's still the 6th of January, a Saturday in the Northern Hemisphere. But here we are in the future, bringing you the Pulsechain update for today. It's going to be pretty cool. So don't forget, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And let me just see where we are there. Looking good. All right, we got a few people in the house there. We got Hex Monkey, LFG. Hey, good to see you in first there, Hex Monkey. No lies beneath today, so good fill in there from Hex Monkey. We got Sandy Beach in the house with the beach. And, of course, a big shout-out from Sandy, Hex Token, everybody. And congratulations again to Sandy for getting 3,500 followers on X social platform. Rising influencer over there, specializes in health and fitness, which is pretty awesome. We do appreciate it as well. We got Humberto in the house there, just sneaking in. Yo, Cheers Superman and R8 family. Yeah, get into the chat, folks. Get vocal. Bring this chat alive today. It might be a quiet weekend day, but definitely get in there and go for gold. That's for sure. We got Briz in the house there. Hey, family. Good to see you, Briz. I think Briz is going to be on the Hex conference. We're going to be talking about that soon later on, so stay tuned for that. We got Jenna in as well. Good morning, all. Good to see you, Jenna. Welcome to the chat and welcome back from holiday. Jiro's in the house there. Likes NYT Dodge Pulsechain. Looks like Jiro likes that one there, NYT Dodge. Haven't actually seen that one on the chain yet, but good to see. We got Jiro as well. Happy weekend. Yeah, definitely happy weekend to everybody. It's going to be not too bad today. I mean, we've got the conference starting today. I think it's in about 2 hours' time, something like that. But that's coming up. We'll have a check out on that later on. We've got PulsePot, of course, going to be launching today. The world's first peer-to-peer, fully decentralized crypto casino on Pulsechain. Now, it already launched on BNB, but we're going to check that out on PulsePot. That is launching in about 3 hours' time, I think it is. I know that Heinz Crypto, who's one of the moderators there and a smaller influencer, is got a launch party coming up in about half an hour. Some giveaways there as well for the PulsePot token. So it's kind of cool. Briz says 30 minutes. 30 minutes till the Pulsechain conference starts. So it's a bit earlier than I thought. There we are, 30 minutes from Briz. Big shout out. All right, let's get into it, folks. We've got some news. Let's kick it off. Let's run through. I don't know how long we're going to be today's live stream. Might be a fast one. We'll see how we go. We've got quite a bit of stuff to go through, but let's get through it. Let's do it. And bam, there we go. We got the crypto market. No stock market today, of course. It is the weekend, Saturday in the Northern Hemisphere. But Bitcoin at the moment holding up pretty well ahead of the potential Bitcoin ETF news, $44,132, and has not really broken up past the 45 to 48K range, that resistance zone, and certainly not 50,000 at this stage. We will see what happens. Will it be buy the rumor, sell the news? Will it be a break to the upside by the institutions? Will they pump heaps of money in it and shock everybody? We will see. At the moment, that's where we are. Ethereum at the moment, 2,250, holding up pretty nicely there as well, but not really busted that altcoin season zone for me, which is $2,400. It did touch it all on one occasion, but really doesn't seem to have been able to break that as well. And remember, the Ethereum ETFs are not really due until May. So Bitcoin in January, Ethereum in May. Now, the important thing is that the Bitcoin ETFs are going to have a impact, of course, early on, and that will make the Ethereum news probably more powerful when its ETFs come out in May. So it's going to be probably a pretty strong linkage there at the moment. But of course, Ethereum's also got a PortalX sharding testing this month on multiple test nets. So that's going to be fun to see that play out. And of course, Optimism and Atrium there are probably going to benefit from that. So something to think about in your portfolio. Solana down 6% today at $93 after bolting over $100. AVAX there as well is down 6%, $34.25. Optimism, which is one of those two that should benefit from Ethereum, PortalX sharding and stuff, is down 5% today at $3.22. We've got a few little things. ING and XLM are up. Litecoin's up a little bit, or at least even it today. And we've got quite a few others that are down. So yeah, even Arbitrum there, the other one that will benefit from Ethereum PortalX sharding, is down 8%. So you get the stronger rise, but you also get the stronger fall, right? That's what can happen a lot with those. So that is pretty much that. Let's jump over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin at the moment, man, so close to this ETF news. 10th of January is the expected date, Wednesday, but we could have something out as early as Monday on the 8th. So definitely the 8th, don't count that out. It might be even sooner. But anyway, we've got a couple of days to go till that. And we took it away. We're above the 20 EMA, staying very well above that for the most part. We had a little dip below back here a couple of days ago, but still holding up pretty well here as well. So that is the Bitcoin. Now, obviously, we've got the budget, US budget coming up here. You can see that. That's between the 19th of January and the 8th of February. So that's coming up there at the moment. And then we've got the Bitcoin halving on the 15th of April at the moment. And, of course, the Ethereum window there in May. For the Ethereum ETF. So that's kind of our window. Obviously, we've got the Fed pivot, probably May. Don't think it's going to be, think it's going to be similar time to the Ethereum ETF. Don't think it's going to be in March there at the moment. And then, of course, we've got the US election down the end of the year. What's it, October, November, the end of the year. And so that is the play. Now, will we also see a move to expansionary monetary supply, not just the interest rate movings? Those are the two main, tools of the Federal Reserve. And of course, we would like to see an expansion of monetary supply. That'd be very bullish to pump asset values, and that'd be cool. And of course, they can pump through the Bitcoin ETFs. So bring that on. Ethereum at the moment, pretty similar, slightly weaker, of course, but weaker there below the 20 EMA. And like I say, we're just waiting for that to move on. We are in the sort of the first round of the bull market. It's going to be quite long, is my guess. So just take into account there'll be ups and downs, and no reason why the markets couldn't fade a little bit there after the news. We'll see how we go. We're going to talk about Richard Hart here. Put a post out, pretty interesting post there. Now, obviously, many of you thinking about we need a market maker for Pulsechain, particularly Hex and Pulse and PulseX. If you're in that camp, if that's the camp, then Richard put an interesting post out today. I called the Bitcoin top at 65,995 days ago. It's 44,000 now. The ETF hype couldn't even get a new all-time high. So that's his view. So he's like, hey, this thing's, even with the ETF news, can't even get an all-time high. And so he's pretty critical of the stage of the bull market at this stage. Nor could nearly a new all-time highs in the S&P 500. So he's critical of that too. However, of course, it did reach fund strat manager Tom Lee's target. And hit that pretty much on the money. He was the only one that really predicted that properly. Everyone else was well below. Pre-GOX dump. So pre-GOX dump there, pre-FTX trustee dump. So still a lot of Bitcoin out there. And it feels like that will definitely keep the Bitcoin market in tow with these potential billion-dollar dumps. And of course, pre-USA government dump as well. All these parties holding a large amount of Bitcoin. Man, my top call was amazing and free. You're welcome. And he loops that in with some Richard Hartness. We call it Richard Hartness. Let's call it heart dust. We're sure we call it not gold dust, but heart dust at the end. So you can read into that as you will about his view on that versus being a market maker. Let's see what happens there. The magic carpet ride, of course, is what I'm alluding to. So interesting little post today, right? Interesting. I know Brizology is probably going to have a view on that. Let us know your view on that in the chat there, Briz. Go on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. Let's do it. All right. Jokes aside, let's move on. That is pretty much that. Let's jump into the results. Day 239 of Pulsechain. and we're about to start day 240. Is that crazy or what? And of course, the conference apparently is opening up in a very short while. So that's going to be cool too. Fourth Hex conference, isn't that neat? Quadruple 0512 is the price, down 8.36%. So really been falling day after day for a couple of days in a row now. We're 51% of sacrifice price at the moment. PulseX there at quadruple 0139, down 8%. And of course, the buy and burn there is still looking good, regardless of what happens to the price. Buy and burn is going up. 634.7 billion PulseX has been bought and burned, 3.09%. So just slightly up from yesterday. And the public supply has been bought up and burned. There we go. Now, the one thing, of course, is when prices pull back, and especially after a couple of days, if you can pick the bottom, you can pick up a lot of volume. So that's the one thing you can think about with your dollar cost average strategy, is when you see a couple of red days in a row, try and pick the bottom, and you can always get some nice volume gains. Sem token there, 45 cents, down 7%. 1 in Sem token equals 8,765 pulse. It seems up from yesterday. There's 21 million incentive tokens that have been minted from the PulseX farms, and we've had 117,000 burned through the TRX protocol from Jacob's ecosystem. And we're going to be talking about two of Jacob's ecosystems projects today: PulsePot, which is about to launch on Pulsechain in about 2 or so hours, and of course the Algo PUSD Algo, the fourth stablecoin on Pulsechain, and so we can talk about that too later. Hex at the moment, PHEX at the moment at 74/100th of a penny. There was some real weakness there in PHEX, but hey, look, this is great for picking up massive amount of Hex for the bull run, down 12% at the moment. EHEX at the moment is at 43/100th of a penny, and the combined price of EHEX and PHEX is at 1.16 cents. So definitely quite weak at the moment for EHEX, but a good time to pick up a lot of volume once you think you've got the bottom of the market. We're going to check that on the charts. That is EHEX and PHEX, and of course, market maker, magic carpet ride. Will we see anything like that, given that view that Richard just posted? So interesting food for thought. Now, maybe Bitcoin halving. Maybe that's a good time, like 2020, and we might see some action there. Let's see what happens. Briz got a view up here before we move on. Bitcoin will go to 450K this bull market unless RH dumps his massive Bitcoin stack, nice, and holds the price down. Meanwhile, bringing the value into the Pulsechain. Ching ching, says Briz. All right, that's magic carpet ride talk right there. I love it. I love it. All right, who else has jumped in here? Did we get Rod Fitzpatrick? I think we did. We certainly did. And we got Brian in the house, our community leader. Good to see you, Brian. Sup, and away. Good to see Brian in the house. All right, let's move on and let's get into the charts. That is look at big red candle today. Look at that thing, man. And of course, we talked about this yesterday. We had an EMA cross here, was bullish, had a short life though, came back down, and of course, Bitcoin also pulled back, right? So that's what helped trigger this down as well. And of course, then we got a bearish cross here on the EMA cross, come down to test this resistance, and bam, right there, right on it right now. So the idea is that we're supposed to bounce off this thing. So let's see how we go. Let's see how we go with that today, or at least the new day that's starting in 17 minutes. We've got a new day starting, and hey, what a perfect time to have the Hex conference on. Get a lot of attention on Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex, and let's see if we can bounce off here and up into the roses there. Now, think about the future. You look back in the future, and maybe the price is way higher, and you look back and go, "Oh, look at the chart there. I felt really bad, and I felt capitulated." And then I was just like, man, I could have really bought a lot there, and I didn't. So it's interesting food for thought, right? It's always interesting to look back, hindsight, into charts and go, actually, that was pretty gruesome back then, like, in terms of the price. But we still have got our upward trend there. See that? It's still up there. We also still broke that little pennant there, resistance, and of course, we're coming down to test it now. Man, pretty gruesome, but still, that is just the way it happens, isn't it? Just like back here, pretty gruesome back there as well. Pretty gruesome back there, although we had a nice little bump in there. And this is the time, you got to buy when there's fear in the streets, blood on the streets, and it's a good time there. You make your money when the pullback's on. So that's kind of it on Pulsechain. Let's have a look at the RSI. Yeah, 35, not quite fully oversold, but definitely is down there at the moment. We have bounced off this level a couple of times here, but definitely not fully oversold, but definitely a chance of turning around here. And of course, on this resistance, maybe we'll bounce there. That's going to be pretty important in my view. Let's see how we go. PulseX as well, down on a pretty red day, pretty big candle there. The RSI at the moment is down at 36 on PulseX. We do have the cool thing about PulseX is that we do have Power City Earn protocol coming. That's a super bullish event for PulseX. It's going to collateralize PulseX and, of course, issue a third stablecoin on Pulsechain PXDC, and that is bullish news. So at the moment, though, we're broken down through the Bollinger Bands. We did have a tightening in the Bollinger Bands, and it was going to go one way or the other, and it's gone down to the downside. But once again, let's see if it can pivot around today. We'll see. Let's go to the incentive token at the moment, also down to 45 cents, and the ratio to Pulse, let's have a look at that, is pretty much, it's bounced off a similar zone here. Seems to be getting quite a bit of support at 8,600, and the incentive token may have a lot more power in it when we get a DAO or anything else like that coming out in the future. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Is that magic up at right time when we see a DAO? Could be. All right, so there we are. And let's look at PHEX at the moment. Similar story to Pulse. We've got this bullish cross, which was very short-lived. A bit of a fake out in many ways, and then down, down, down. Of course, we had the Bitcoin pullback as well in this zone. And here we are back down to testing this breakout. Similar story, but probably a weaker story than the Pulsechain. Pulsechain chart probably looks quite a bit stronger. But this is the PHEX chart at the moment. Surely you'd want to see a nice little bounce from this this line. Let's see how we go for the new day, which is going to start in 17 minutes. It is going to be a lazy Sunday, typically not great for market activity. So, no, we might break down further through that and just going to have to hunt for a market on the way back up. But we do have the Hex conference. Maybe that's going to make the quiet day on Sunday a lot more exciting. Since that's going to be run over 3 or 4 days. So good to see the Hex conference. The timing's probably pretty good, right? Pretty good. In any case, let's look at the RSI. We're almost in we're basically in oversold territory there. So may very good get some good support in the market from that. Let's see how we go. Definitely got a good chance for support there with the Hex conference and the TA giving potentially some signal for support. And there we go on this. We're still on the MACD, still pretty red there. No change on that one, so no real clear signal except for down. Down is the clear signal, I guess. All right, so let's have a look at EHEX at the moment. Is down at 41/100th of a penny. Man, the amount of hex you can get at the moment is crazy. So definitely look out for your opportunity with the hex there, because when it does go back up into some bull run, maybe the market maker comes in, maybe the magic upright, you'll be laughing pretty funny. Well, everyone else sold out, right? We've seen a lot of EES penalties, things like that, and of course that's when the fear's on the street, right? Fear can last a long time, and of course Richard's talked about that in the past. He will get probably allow maximum pain before we see anything like that. So let's see how we go. InvestX at the moment. This is combined price of EHEX and PX. We're down at 1.16 cents, so we're still holding on to the 1 cent mark. And man, we are testing that pretty hardcore. 1 cent is right here, right there. That is 1 cent right there. So let's see how we get on today, the next day. We're going to get a green candle and pivot with the Hex conference. We'll see. So that's pretty much it on that market. Let's go into quickly look at the validators. The validators at the moment, they're at where we're at to 50,444. Seems like the same as we had yesterday. But we have got slightly more in there because we've got 1.62 trillion in the validators, which is probably just over 10% is my guess there of the pulses off the market with the validators. Kind of cool. That is pretty much it for that. Let's have a quick look at gas prices. Pretty cheap on that, 150,000 beats at the moment. 0.3 of a penny for a PulseX swap, 200th of a penny for a Pulsecoin transfer, 500th of a penny for a PRC transfer. We're 4,400 times cheaper than Ethereum. $12 do a swap at the moment. Of course, it's holiday period, so Ethereum is kind of on the cheaper end at the moment. You can probably say goodbye to that in the future. But at the moment, 23,000 times cheaper than Bitcoin, $3.73, and you'll get your Bitcoin in 5 years once you transfer it. I'm just kidding. But that is pretty much it for day 239 on Pulsechain, and we're about to start day 240. Pretty cool. Let's quickly look through some of the other categories. We've got PRC20s and stuff like that, so let's have a look through those. Let's see if anything's green at all. Is anything green? We got Uniswap is green, up 4.66%. How ironic is that? But that's got $4,700 liquidity in it. Uniswap is green up in there. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Out of all the leaders there, that is green. All right, let's go to meme coins. Category number 3, of course, as I say. Meme coins. What do we got there? Axis Alive is down. No. Mega is holding on, up 0.5%. 65K liquidity in there. What else is going on? That's pretty much it. And let's go to our final category, Pulsechain projects. And of course, we're going to be adding a new project today. Yay! We're going to be adding PulsePot today to the list. So that's kind of cool. Another project to add to the Pulsechain list. Internet Money is up 5%. Hooray! Good on you, Internet Money. And of course, Plant Token from TRH is up 2%. Hocus Pocus, which we covered yesterday, with that very important magic wizard. It's going to allow you to look at all the DEX farms and be able to find the best yield for your farming. So that was pretty cool. They're going to coming to market soon. That was just a teaser, but that was pretty cool from Hocus Pocus. What else we got there? That's pretty much it today. Everything is pretty much red on Pulsechain, which means what? It means it's a buying opportunity for buyers. And so there we go. Pick off your key assets. That's all I can say. So that's pretty much it for that. Let's jump over to let's quickly look at TYRH. That's all pretty much down except for plant. Let's quickly look at 9-inch, which is the 5th largest TVL protocol on Pulsechain. It probably still is, but I just want to look at the price there at the moment. Oh, dog's breakfast. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh, look at that. We got 506793. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wow, wow, wow. Now what's the TVL then? Let's go have a look at the TVL. Oh my goodness. That's gotta be hammered, surely. Let's have a look at that. Far out. We like to be fair and balanced on the show. We like to be fair and balanced. We are no drama channel after all. And let's have a look at the TV. 8.3 million. Whoa, 8.3 million. So still holding on. I just can't remember who's number 6. I gotta go check. Number 6. It's gotta be one of those other protocols. Yeah, it must be pretty close to the losing spot. Number 5. That's all I can say. So it's teetering. They're teetering. There must be others that are pretty close. Although the market is down, so maybe they're keeping their relativity there. But man, that's a dog's breakfast down at 6,793. Anyway, they are starting to do a little bit more marketing, and so now you got to give credit where credit's due. Saying a little bit more there, although I think like my suggestion was a pretty good one about hiring someone to do constant marketing, and you could do that easily for 20K. You got to remember they raised like 10 million plus a million for Paul Pleb and that, so it's a lot of money, right? So was it 10 million? No, it was 16 million, wasn't it? Yeah, 16 million. So yeah, it was pretty big amount of money. I think it was 10 million for Mitra, wasn't it? Somewhere around 10 million for Mitra. There we go. It was about 16 million for 9-inch. All right, that's pretty much it at the moment. And of course, the farms must be ticking away. Let's quick look at the farms while we're here. Farms ticking away. These are all the farms. I'm not logged on, so maybe that's why it's. I got the yields there. Yeah, 59% a 9-inch dime. But yeah, when you got the capital going down in price, ouchie, right? It will depend on what you're in on there. All right, let's jump over to the. Did I talk about Richard Hart? I think it is. Let's get into the news though. 4th annual Hex conference starts this Saturday with a world record attempt for the most YouTubers live. Now, it's funny that because I just looked at this random video that got promoted to me on YouTube, I think it was yesterday, and it was the most live viewers on YouTube. So the screening, they had the most live viewers. Now, I think it got up to, I'm just remembering here guessing, but I think it was up to like 800,000 viewers live, I think it was. And it was on a game, of course, a computer game. Apparently, they're having a world championships, and the game fell over. The service fell over, and only so many people were still playing. Even some of the players that were playing the game in the competition got booted out. And so everyone went and watched this person that was screening the channel live, and it went up, was going about hundreds of thousands of live streams. So it's pretty interesting. Now we got Matty Allen trying to go for the most YouTubers live. And that's going to be cool. I love this viral marketing for Hex and Pulsechain. Cool. Good to see this innovation there from Matty Allen again. 61,000 views on that. So you don't want to miss that, do you? And that's apparently starting pretty imminently. So you can check out the Hex conference as well. They'll probably be starting after we finish this live stream, to be honest, or maybe just before. Hex conference, that is the link to the tweet there. That's one happens to be Richard Hart, so you can definitely go see it. It's going to be on 4 days, right? 4 days, today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. And I will probably be on in the 3rd day, day 3. I'm on there with a crypto heartbeat there. You can see the setup there with the itinerary: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And of course, it's starting pretty imminently. And here I am on day 3. Am I on day 3? I better remember. Yeah, am I? Yeah, am I here day 3? I better make sure that I am on the right day. I can't even see now. Oh, here we are. Yeah, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. it is. 9 p.m. PT time. 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. Central time, I should say. is when I'm on, and Crypto Heartbeat and Hex Token Channel on that session, and it's a talk. So who knows what it'll be? It could be magical. Could be a magical talk. We will find out. What else? We've got the starting time today. It says it's starting with Hex Skeptics meet Fiat Skeptic. That's going to be interesting. Crypto Rocks, Johnny Chaos, and Dr. Lamont Black from the Ice Stakes movie. That is 6 p.m. And then, but before that, they've got a start here at 2:45. Is it world record event? Most YouTubers live on one screen. Practice. That was 2:45. Not sure if they've had that already for 4 p.m. Maybe that's on already, so you can check that out. I haven't checked, but definitely go check out on Matty Allen's channel for that. That's pretty much it. The other big news, of course, is PulsePot. Now, PulsePot is coming up to launch, but before we get to that, let's get to a few other comments in the chat quickly and see who else has jumped in here. Let's see what else we got saying there. We got Rod's Patrick says, doing more DCA myself. Put a few dollars in Vortex also. Pulsechain's coin. Okay, cool, Rod. That's cool. I wasn't aware of that one. Vortex Pulsechain coin. Okay, cool. Brazolci says everybody worries about irrational endless selling, but no one ever thinks about irrational never-ending buying. I like that, Briss. That's got a good ring to it. I'm shopping, says Sandy Beach. I know you are. I know you're picking off. You pick off the carcasses when it's really no. Just kidding. Brazolci says incentive is just a murder scene. Lol, says Briss. Yeah. Incentive was like 60 cents about a week ago. Hey, Briz. Yeah, definitely join the strategy club if you haven't today. That's multi-chain. We're looking at all the best opportunities on the crypto and absolutely crushing it. So definitely check that out with Wiki's link. What else there? We got, I think that's it on that one. So cool. All right, let's get into it. PulsePot, man. It's about to launch. We've waited for a long time. One of the Sacrifice projects, of course. And it's from Jacob's Ecosystem, who's one of the leading pretty much DeFi innovation developers on Pulsechain, easily in the top 2 or 3, and probably technically the most advanced. So that's probably the case there. PulsePot will be launching in 4 hours on Pulsechain. Initial launch will feature our jackpot game. So just launching with the main game there to start off with the jackpot. Slowly, we will release games such as Roulette, Price Predictions, Powerball, Wheel of Fortune, and Slot Machines. I'm looking forward to Slot Machines, by the way. But the other thing I was going to say is that they're already on BNB Pot, but I guess as the Fetch Oracle itself has to ramp up with its service offering and becoming more fully decentralized. So that's probably why we've got a staged launch of the products. But initial launch will have the jackpot game. Now, fully decentralized on-chain, real DeFi, of course. So excited about that. I'm going to repost that out. Now, get out there, folks, and repost that on X because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to do. And if you participate in the sacrifice, you're pretty getting your tokens today. That's for sure. So that is the link to PulsePot. That is launching in about 2 hours' time, maybe, give or take. So it's going to be cool. Now, there is a launch party here on Heinz Crypto. He's one of the moderators in PulsePot Telegram. Also a smaller influencer out there. Heinz is got a PulsePot launch party and he's got some live giveaways. So you don't want to miss that. That's coming up in about 16 minutes. So after this live stream, pretty much. So that is the giveaway. PLSP, I think it is. Is that the right PulsePot? Yeah, I think that's the token giveaway. Give away. That's spell. I know you guys love giveaways, so we're going to post this. Bam! That's coming up on his channel, and give a big shout out. Say that Superman Hex Token sent you. That'd be a good way of getting some excitement there. But that is coming up in about 15-16 minutes. Should be finished by then, I think. Then we're going to have a slightly shorter show today. Kind of cool. PulsePot launch party and live giveaways. They can't miss free giveaways, dude. And it's not. Who knows? You probably have a high chance of winning. That's the way we're rocking on there. In any case, this is going to be launching. Now, we did have some responses here. JD Scorpo says, will those of us who sacrifice receive associated Pulsechain PulsePot tokens? What is the token name address? Of course, you will. Wait for the announcement. So there will be another announcement on PulsePot. So just keep that open in your browser and just refresh probably in the next hour or so. They'll probably have something just before launch. With the official contracts and everything else. So don't fall for scams or anything. Don't just hunt it free willy, as it were. Good luck on the rollout, says Scorpio there. Someone says, nice, BSC balance is duplicated to PulsePot. Now he's thinking about the BNB version. And of course, no, new airdrops. So it's going to be fresh new airdrop. Every chain is going to be fresh airdrop. And of course, Pulsechain is going to have its own one there. So kind of cool. Now you can get, go to Telegram group, of course, and get the links as well. Amazing team. Says Crypto B. More achievement on the Pulsechain ecosystem. Absolutely. PulsePot offers a world's first peer-to-peer crypto casino on Pulsechain. So it's really bringing the casino to Pulsechain now. That's a really key GameFi product. So excited about that too. So this is the play here. Of course, just follow on PulsePot. I may very well do a quick live video or something like that. I'll see. It may pre-record a video when it does go live. So you may see something like that come out on the channel. But that is pretty much it on PulsePot. So just keep it open in your browser. And yeah, 2 hours ago they said 4 hours, so that's 2 hours to go. And we'll probably get hopefully a post out with maybe an hour before, so maybe only an hour away. And that would be pretty exciting for that. So looking good, and we'll cover that again tomorrow, I guess, in the live stream, as well as I may do a special video today just on it, just highlighting its launch and what people can do. But at the moment, that is pretty cool. And of course, Heinz Crypto is going to be holding a launch party on his channel, one of the moderators in the Telegram for PulsePot, and that's in about 13 minutes. Now, another product from PulsePot, from Jacob's ecosystem we've talked about is obviously TRH V4. So we're expecting V4 coming out sometime. We'll get an update on that when we can. Also, obviously, we've got PulsePot launching today. Now, PUSD Algo, the fourth stablecoin, also from Jacob's ecosystems team. But look what's happened today. The amount of sacrifice has jumped big time. The total points now $503,000 US dollars, so up to $500,000 now. And of course, the upside, potential commercial upside, is going to be pretty amazing. Now, they do still need a certain capital requirement to launch. So we're going to wait for Jacob's going to give us an update on what he's doing next to make that happen. Remember, they have to set up 4 or 5 different liquidity pools. And of course, 75% of the sacrifice amount is going straight into the protocol first day one. You're not wondering where the money go. It is going to be put into the platform. 50% is going to liquidity pools for all the different trading pairs for the coins of the platform, like Luna and PSD and things like that. And 25% is going to the stability miner, which is the fully DeFi mechanism for holding the PUSD pegged. And of course, the peg is going to be against USDL from Liquid Line, so it's kind of pretty badass like that. Anyway, some person's just come in here today from the looks of it and just sacrificed 112,000 US dollars. So big whales come into the system today. They didn't even use a referral link. Can you believe it? Didn't even use a referral link, but you can use a referral link in the video description. A 19% referral link bonus. You don't want to not get a referral bonus. This player did not use a referral bonus. There is a couple other people that haven't used referral bonuses. Don't be that guy. Use a referral bonus. The link is in the video description. You'll get a 19%, which is pretty much as high as you can get. 20% is the max, but 19% is pretty much next to it. So use that. Now, if you do over $1,000, you will get a bonus. And of course, that will at the moment be between 1.01 and 2x. So there are 2 bonuses you can get. The referral bonus, the link's in the video description. That's easy. The second one is if you do over $1,000, you will get a bonus X, what they call bonus X. That'll be between 1.01 and 2. You don't know what it's going to be. It's randomly generated. In this case, this big whale that came in today ended up getting, they didn't use a referral bonus. That's not good thinking straight away. But they did get a bonus X, and they got a 22%. So out of here, they got 1.22, I should say, as the multiplier factor. And here, they could get anywhere between 1.01 and 2. So definitely food for thought. Now, I've done videos on this with Jacob. There's 2 videos on the channel. Check them out with Jacob if before participating. We have got 2 days officially left in the current sacrifice process. Now, we will be waiting news about what the next steps are for this going forward. So that is PUSD Algo, the 4th stablecoin on Pulsechain. But it's going to be really, really cool in the sense that potentially it's going to help with the scalability of Pulsechain as well as TVL scaling as well. And that means potentially attracting some big players also with a fully decentralized approach to algorithmic stablecoins, which is pretty important there. All right. That's pretty much it at the moment. Let's move on. And looking forward to PulsePot there. We're going to get to Hex daily stats quickly. So hex.com, check it out. Buy Hex and burn it for T-shares. Start mining Hex today. I don't think we're going to have the results out, though, because we're so early today. So we might have to cover them tomorrow. So I might leave it there on that one. And of course, we've just crossed out 4 minutes in the new day. Now, if you haven't joined our Discord, you can use a Wookie's link in the chat there, or join up in the video description. We've got Discord membership. This is for Pulsechain Hex community, and that is $5 a month, 16 cents a day. There's 1,250 members in the Discord. The potential perks for paid members. There are 6 chat groups actually at the moment, including a crypto helpline, which we're the only community with a crypto helpline, and even in the Pulsechain Hex community, right? So we're the ones giving out a lot of free help there to help people not get ripped off and make good decisions and lots of stuff. 3 audio chats there we got for that as well. Pretty awesome, including a gaming chat. There were quite a few people that love to game in there in free time, as well as talk about crypto projects and strategy. And of course, we've got the most comprehensive Pulsechain information and useful links. So we've got all the Pulsechain projects, including charts and diagrams, as well as all the useful links, including on-chain, cross-chain, and all sorts of fiat on-ramps and stuff like that you might want to use. So it's a great place to be. Get into it. That is in the video description. Now, we also have a strategy room that is for multi-chain. It's not just Pulsechain. It's multi-chain, where we hunt down the best projects and we try to make mad gains in the bull market, and we are crushing it in there at the moment, doing an absolutely fantastic job. So get in there on that. That's going to be really cool. All right. That is pretty much it. Very, very cool at the moment, and looking good. I actually forgot to share my screen there on the last bit, but that is the way we go. So maybe I have to share my screen. I can't believe I forgot to do that again. So that is what I was talking about. PulsePot here. That the launch is coming up in 4 hours. So it's actually in 2 hours. So definitely check that out on PulsePot. And of course, the PulsePot party there is starting in about 8 minutes. So don't miss out on that. And of course, the Hex conference is also starting. So check out on that too. It's going to be pretty awesome. And of course, the algo there, man, $500,000 on algo, PUSD algo. We had some big whale coming in there, $112,000, but he didn't even use a referral link. Can you believe that? But he did get a bonus X there of 1.22. So big whales come into PUSD algo. Don't get tricked out. Don't get miss out on one huge opportunity. You guys know that I have a good eye for these things, and you want to get into it. Get in for gold on that big opportunity. Now, if obviously there's a caveat for PUSD algo, if he's not able to raise the full capital, which he's got a announcement coming out about that, then of course he'll have to refund. But in any case, this sacrifice is not like the others. 75% of the funds are going straight back in to the protocol day one. So you're confident to where the funds are going. Yeah, it's pretty neat there. All right, kind of cool. I think that's it. Is that what we did? I think we did it. All right, let's bounce out there and say, see what the final comments are. Stressful Struggle says, bro, thanks for doing what you do. Thank you, says Stressful. You're most welcome. I think Pulsechain's project is worth a look into, says Rod Fitzpatrick. It's interesting how it works, says Rod. Nice one there, Rod. Appreciate that. All right, yeah, so don't forget a lot of things on at the moment. PulsePot launch in about an hour. Pulsechain conference on today in the next 4 days. So you've got lots of content you can see out there. I think it's going to be over 100 influencers on there. Definitely something to look at and check out. All right, take care, everybody. That was 38 minutes. That's the shortest live stream I've done in a long time. But of course, it's a fun place to be. Kavita DeFi says PulsePot in an hour, so it looks like it launched in an hour there. And definitely keep up to date with you know, the official links there as well. And I've posted all these in the chat there, so check that out and keep on top of that. The conference as well, Hex conference on today. And what else there? We got the giveaway there for PulsePot on Heinz Crypto. Those are the highlights today, I think. Actually, we got more. We're going to talk about the Power City. So I've got one more topic to go. Let's get that, and that is Power City has added the official Pulsechain bridge to PortalX. So that's very important. So I'm going to play this on the way out. Enjoy this, and if you use PortalX, you're going to be able to use the official bridge. And this video shows how to do that. So hope you guys enjoy yourself today. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.
How to use PortalX Swap to get into the Pulsechain blockchain via the latest update, which is integrating the official Pulsechain bridge as an option. So to get the party started, I select the chain and the token that I want to go from. In this case, it's Ethereum, which is already default selected, and go from USDC. Then I'll select the target chain, and for that one, it's going to be Pulsechain over here on the left-hand side, and I also want to end up in USDC, so I click that too. And then I input the amount. For this example, I'm going to put in 1,000 USDC, and it's calculating providers And boom, if we click down here, we can see that that's going via the official Pulsechain bridge. We can also see a $1.36 protocol fee here. And if I had the sufficient balance, I'd click on this, approve it in my MetaMask, and that would be sent from the Ethereum chain to the Pulsechain blockchain via the official Pulsechain bridge.